Alright, so if you are to find the expectation of a probability distribution, okay, the expectation is the same as the mean of that probability distribution. And so in this, like we did for the statistics on, let's say we are in the normal mode. Mode, then you press 1. This is a normal mode. Like we said, you go to, if you want to use frequency, go to shift plus mode, then you press down, then 4, then you press 1, which will on the frequency for you. So now I come and call for my statistics mode, and that will be 3 and one variable. So x here will be the x values, the random values. That's x. 1, you have 2, you have 3, you have 4. Okay, the frequency here will be the probabilities that you had. Okay, probabilities that you have. So it's 0.4 for the first one, against 1, against we have 0.3, and against 3 we have 0.2, and against 4 we had 0.1. So like we said, you press what? On, and that is okay. It has it in it. Okay, so what do we do? If you want to find the expectation of x, it's the same as the mean of x. So shift plus statistics, and go to variables, number 2, which is mean, and the expectation of x is 2. Okay, so mind you, if you have probability distribution, the expectation of x is the same as changing this to x and frequency, and then the mean of x will give us the expectation. So the variance is what? The standard deviation square. So we find the standard deviation of this, and like I said, the 4 is for the variables that you want. So number 4, mostly go for the sample standard deviation. Okay, like we said, the square will give us the variance. Sorry. Wow. This actually means that the data that we had might be having some problems with it. Okay, so let's see. Variable 4. Actually, we have a problem with our standard deviation. Our variance, because there are some problems with it. I didn't consider it well. Okay, so but it will work if the data given was correct. Okay, all right. So that is it for the expectation of x. Let's say I'm doing matrices. Okay, these are the important ones. Matrices can take a whole hour or 30 minutes before you can even find a determinant of a 3x3 matrix. This calculator can solve up to 3x3 matrix. That is why I did a 3x3 matrix. But if you are lucky and your calculator can solve 4x4 matrix, then you can go ahead and try that one too. Okay. So let's say I'm giving this 3x3 matrix, A given as that and B given as that. And the idea is that we should find A plus B, 2A plus 3B, and A times B, A inverse, B inverse, determinant of A, determinant of B, and AB plus BA. So first, what we do is we are supposed to make sure that the calculator is in the normal mode. So mode 1. Okay. Then we change the mode of the calculator to what? Matrix mode. We are coming to do matrix. Okay. So you press mode, then press what? Matrix, which is number 6. So now, what is a matrix A? We can name any one of them with your own variable. So our matrix A is what? Number 1. Okay, so you press 1. And it's what? A 3x3. That is the number 1. Okay, this is 3x3, number 1. So I press 1. Now I start filling it. In the first row, I have 1. Then I press equal to 1, equal to, I have 2, equal to, I have 3, equal to, 4, 5 for the second row. I have 6, equal to 5 equal to 1 equal to. Like I said, once you point it like this, you press on because the calculator has already stored it. Now we want to point our next data, which is 2b. Mind you, you don't have to go back and start with the 6 before you come and point your b. Other than that, you clear everything. So you press shift, then you look for the one with matrix, that is number 4. Now you go to data, then you pick what matrix b, and that one we are saying is also a 3 by 3. So you press 1, you point 2, 5, 8 equal to 1 equal to, then you have 2, 3, 4, 5, I have 6. I press on. Okay, so indeed, if you want to know if this is true, 6 plus 4, that is the statistic 2 data, which is matrix 1, it gives us this, matrix A. So if you want to know if matrix 2, matrix B is also there, then shift plus 2, matrix B is also there. Okay, everything is cool, right? So let's start. You are supposed to solve for A plus B. Okay, so shift plus 4, then you call for matrix A, which is 3, then plus shift plus 4, shift plus 4, then matrix B, which is number 4. So matrix B plus matrix A, press answer, then you see that you have the first entry is 3, that is, you can even see it here, because the one that the cursor is on it will show just at the down right corner. Okay, so 3, 6, 10, 4, 6. Indeed, if you add it manually, that's what you get. Okay, let's go to 2A plus 3B. Okay, so 2 times matrix A, so you can point it matrix A plus 3 times matrix B. Okay, and that will give me this. I hope this is okay. This is very, very cool, right? So you don't need to be calculating this. Now, matrix A times matrix B. Matrix multiplication is very, very complicated. So if you don't know all these, you're going to suffer in exams, okay? Especially the ones that are that has limited time, okay? So if I want to do matrix A times matrix B, I do shift plus 4. I call for matrix A, which is what, number 3, and times shift plus 4. I call for matrix B, which is what, number 4. So a point equal to, and all the answers will be given like this. I hope this is okay, right? Now the next one is we are supposed to find matrix A inverse, right? So point shift plus 4 like we did, then 3 matrix A. Now the inverse is here. Come to the inverse here, and I hope you can see that S to the power negative 1. And now we have matrix A inverse to be 7 over 4. If you don't want to write the decimals, you put the cursor on all of them and you change them to their decimal or their fractions. So this is negative 3 over 4. Sorry, this is 1 over 4. You have negative 9 over 4. This is 11 over 12. This is negative 1, like that. Okay, so you can pass through all of them and write all the decimals in fraction forms. Okay, now let's look at matrix B inverse. So shift plus 4, like we said, go to number 4, which is matrix B, then the inverse. Okay, and math error. Why? Because probably the determinant of matrix B will be 0. Let's check and see. Okay, first, okay, let's do determinant of matrix A. So shift plus 4, then 7, determinant of what? You see the determinant has opened a bracket. Determinant of what do we want? Okay, so we go and shift plus 4, we call for matrix A, and it means the determinant of matrix A is what, negative 12. I hope this is okay, right? Okay, let's look at the determinant of matrix B. On, then shift plus 4, determinant, which is number 7, and shift plus 4 again, matrix B, which is number 4. So you point this, and the determinant is indeed 0. That is why the inverse gave us math error. Okay, Okay, so we press on. Now let's look at matrix BA. That's A times B times A. You've already done the matrix AB, so 6 plus matrix 4, then B times 6 plus number 4, matrix A is what, number 3, so like that's okay. So that is it for using the calculator to do some basic computations with it. Using a calculator for matrices and expectations and variance of probability distributions. We did complex numbers, using the matrix for complex numbers, permutation, and then the mean, standard deviation, and variance of statistics. Okay, we did for linear equations and simultaneous equations, and cubic and quadratic. Okay, so thank you, and then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Okay, in our next video we'll do a lot of things, including calculus, integration, differentiation, and the rest. Okay, thank you and see you next time.